if this is the first time you are coming in contact with Forex or with Forex trading, I want to congratulate you. And the reason why I want to congratulate you is because you are skipping a lot of junk to get to this point. You know, a couple of weeks ago, I had someone walk into the office. I think he actually found us on Google, Google Business, I think. I don't know. He just went to Google to search for a good training academy, and Blue Pip Academy came up. So he came to the office. He called my number and asked if he could see me. I wasn't even in town at the time. I had a training outside the town. So I went for the training. I told him I was not in town. And when I came back, I called him. I told him I was around. So he came to the office. But he said he wanted to see me. He didn't want to see anybody. He wanted to see me directly. So I had to tell him to wait till I come back. So when I got back, I saw him. And when I saw him, it was a it was actually a very strange. I mean, would I call it strange per se? Not really, because most of what he was telling me are things that I already know that is going on out there. So it was first he complained for close to almost 1 hour. I just sat quietly and I was listening to him. He complained and complained about all the places he has gone to, all the people that have trained him and taught him and this and that. I told him, well, it's okay. If you want to go for mentorship, I recommend it. My mentorship is mostly online because I'm always traveling to different cities training people. And as a result of that, I cannot do physical one on one training for you at the time. But even at that, anytime I am around, you can always come to the office and we'll look at the charts together and all that. So I spoke with him. I told him, well, training is 250K. If you want to go for mentorship, it's 250K. If you are willing to do that, he was very skeptical because he has said he has lost so much. He has lost over 3 point something million recently trading, and somebody was, it was a long story. Anyways, at the end of the day, he he paid for the mentorship. He paid half immediately. He paid 150 immediately for mentorship, and balanced up later. And I just gave him only the basic course. The basic course that you are taking for free today was the first thing I gave to him. I told him, okay, go and start the basic course. Once you are done with the basic course, let me know so that we'll see where we go from there. Excuse me. And he went and started the basic course. And since then, he has been calling me like every 3 days. He will call me just to tell me thank you. Why? Because he said what he has learned from that basic course in the few days that he has started it, all the while he has been struggling and running up and down in Forex, he has not heard or seen any of those things before. And I said, of course, this is the same training that some people get for free, but they don't take it serious. Basically because they don't have experience, losses experience, let me put it that way. So that's why I say I congratulate you if it is the first time you are coming across Forex. And if you have been in the Forex business or in the Forex landscape before, and you've been losing to the Forex market, to your brokers, whoever your broker is, and you had a very terrible experience, but you still believe or you have hope that Forex actually pays and you can make money from Forex. I give you assurance, I guarantee that yes, Forex pays. And you can actually make a lot of money from Forex indeed, like I have in the last few years. I have been doing that steadily. So that you understand, let me give you an idea of what Forex is doing for me. I can't remember when last I worked for anybody, so I've been independent, and what I do mostly is trading and training. But most of my training are free. And those that are paid occasionally, that I even paid for, are, I don't know, I call it granite change. That's what I would call it. Because the money I make from Forex is a lot more than I've made from any other business. And of course, I have done a lot of business, and I'm still doing a lot of things right now. But Forex is the major thing that I do. I have 5 kids. One of them is currently in the university, in a private university. The second one is about to enter a university now. All of them are running private schools, of course. And you know what the economy is like right now. But that is what I live on, and I live very, very well and very comfortable. Yeah, I am not a multi-billionaire yet, but I am working towards that already. I bought my second property very recently, and I'm building on my dreams, not just for me, for my kids as well, and for their kids, hopefully. So forex can treat you very well, can give you a lot of money, honestly. But it's just the approach. Don't be greedy. Don't expect to make a million naira overnight or $1 million overnight. It is a business. And like every business, it requires time to grow. So you need time to grow the business. And because of that, I'm going to ask you and plead with you that whatever it is that you think you know as far as Forex is concerned, that's why I said that in the group, put it aside, dump it, throw it away, delete it from your mind. Because what you are about to learn here may actually change a lot about you and about how you treat Forex. Now, I told you guys before that I'm going to have gifts or bonuses for everyone that is in the training today. So we are going to do that. I'm going to have gifts and bonuses for everyone who is in the training today. One person is going to get free mastery course, and 10 people are going to get huge discounts on the mentorship as well. And everyone who is in the training today will get a chance to get free access to one of my trainings that helps me make some money on the side, which can help you as well, especially for people who don't really have a lot of money to start trading and they are hoping that they can raise capital or they can make money. That training is going to help you. It's about how you can leverage on AI, and it's developing. So once you get access to it now, you have access to it for life. So the more materials or information we add to it, you are going to be getting them continuously. Now, every of my trainings are a lifetime training, which means even the training that I'm going to give you access to today, which is the free training that you're going to take today, is a full course on Forex trading. It's a full course. It's actually a 40,000 naira course. I can show you the course on the website. It's a 40,000 naira course, but you won't be paying that. First, I don't even need to show you. I already sent the link to the group, so I'm sure some of you already checked it out. But you won't be paying for it. I'm going to give you a code that allows you to pay 0 naira for the course. You take the course, but once you enroll for the course, you have access to it for life. As long as the Global Academy is online, you have access to it. However, that access is only going to be open for only 4 days, starting today. So for today, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. By Wednesday evening, 7 o'clock on Wednesday evening, that code that I'm going to give you today will be disabled. So once that code is disabled, you cannot get it for free anymore. You have to pay for it. But note that the ones you have signed up, once you have enrolled for the course, whether you enroll today or you enroll tomorrow, any day you enroll for the course, once you have enrolled for it, you don't have to pay for it ever again. It's going to be always available to you. So you don't need to worry about, okay, that means I only have 4 days to finish it. No, if you cannot finish it in 4 days, it is fine. But I believe that it's possible for you to finish it in 4 days if you are really, really hungry. Okay, I've had people who finish it in 2 days, in 3 days. But sometimes you need to really digest it. Take your time to watch it carefully, rewind it, go back again, watch again and again before you move to the next lesson. So ensure that you understand each lesson before you go to the next one. There are 22 lessons, 4 topics, 22 lessons, okay, in total. So once you start, ensure that you understand each one before you proceed to the next one so that you don't miss any part of it. I hope that is clear to everyone. So take note of that. And what you want, you have to go and, go hard at it. You have to go hard at it. I don't want to preach too much. Today is Sunday, I know. You already went to church and you received a lot of preaching for those who are Christians among you. So I don't want to preach at all. I just want to go straight to the lesson for today. But I've had a lot of experience in this business, in this venture, and I can guarantee that it takes a lot of work and it takes a lot of dedication to be successful. So it's not enough to just want something. No, you have to want it bad enough that you'll be willing to put in the work to be successful at it. If you are not willing to put in that work, then it might not work out. Okay, it might not work out the way we want. So let's go straight into the lesson. The training for today is how to overcome your forex trading struggles with Godeep Academy. What are the opportunities and chances that you have in forex, and how do you escape or overcome the struggles that we have in forex? Because those are the major issues that we have. See, everybody can make money in forex. The only problem is that we don't know. I mean, there are some pitfalls on our way that we keep falling into. I kept falling into those pitfalls for close to 7 years before I finally found someone who took me by the hand and walked me in the path of profitability. And that's the reason why today I am holding these trainings free of charge, and I am, running it. I've been running this training now for close to 2 years consistently, almost every month. I have thousands of students. When you get into the course, you will see the number of people who are taking the course. Anyway, some of them are paid students, but a lot of them are actually free people who took the course for free. And I've had thousands of students take the course before we actually went online. Okay, I've had thousands of students who took the course before we took the course online. So it's going to be an interesting time for us. The major challenges or major struggles of traders are lack of practical education and mentorship. Lack of practical education and mentorship is one of the major problems that people have. And you can testify to it that if you have been in the forex struggle for some time, you would have had to pay some people or pay for some courses or some so-called mentorship that after you made your payment, they will send you materials and you will just be there, struggling with it on your own. If you try to contact the people who sold it to you, they are no longer there. As a matter of fact, very recently, I bought a course on Amazon importation and exportation. I wanted to go into that business. In fact, I still want to go into it anyway, into the business of exporting things to US, UK, Canada, selling on Amazon and all that. So as I wanted to go into the export business, I started researching on people that I can, how I can go about it. And I found some guys that are, presenting themselves as gurus in that field. So I paid some good money for the training. And they just sent us materials. And the materials are not even their own. They are not the ones who did it. They just copied other people's trainings and they sent it to us. And I went through those materials. Some of them were actually not straightforward and incomplete. So I tried to reach them back. For the first few days, they were responding, but it's not as if they were actually doing anything. They will respond. They will tell you, okay, you can figure it out. Google is your friend. This, that, and I was like, so what did I pay for mentorship for? And at the end of the day, after a couple of days of responding, they all went off. Nobody responded anymore. Till today, for more than 2 months now, they've not been responding anymore. At the end of the day, I had to start doing, so right now I'm doing research on my own, getting information on my own. And hopefully by next month, all things being equal, I should have enough information to get started in that field of business. Now that tells you that one source of income today is not enough. You might be making a lot or be earning a lot from your work. Maybe they are paying you hundreds of thousands of dollars, of naira, maybe 1 million, 500,000, 800,000, 1.5 million monthly. It's good money, it's a lot of money. But the fact is, if that is the only source of income, if anything happens to that source of income, it might kill you and kill your entire financial capabilities. So because of that, you need to open your mind and broaden your horizon, open to more opportunities. Another problem that most people have, so there is a problem of lack of practical education. There are not a lot of people out there who are willing to take you by the hand and guide you. And that's the reason why Blue People Academy is there. We're not just there to provide you with training, no. All my students can testify to it. There is nobody that will send a message, either you drop it on the WhatsApp group, on the Telegram group, or as a direct message to me on WhatsApp or Telegram, that I don't respond. Maximum 3 hours, maximum. No matter how busy I am, within 3 hours you will get a response. And I think most of the reason why most of these so-called gurus don't actually respond is because they really don't know what to do. Okay, they just sell the idea. They don't actually have that skill. They don't have that knowledge. They don't have that in them. They don't know it. They just hear of it, or they got those resources from somewhere and they feel they can make money from there, and they sell it and they make a lot of money from it. And that's all they are interested in. But that's not what Blue Academy is interested in. Yeah, the money is good. We will collect the money. You will pay for it if you, it will not, if you choose to pay for it. But whether you pay for it or not, I try to make myself available to all my students. Another problem most people have is analysis paralysis or indecision. And the one that call it analysis paralysis, but it's actually indecision. They've analyzed the market. Their analysis is telling them this is the way to go. But maybe because they belong to a lot of groups, forex groups, and every one of them is saying different things. One is saying it's a buy, the other is saying it's a sell, the other one says. So because they have a lot of people or a lot of platforms that they are connected to, they get confused along the line. So they don't know which direction to go again. So they get stuck. So you stand there and you are watching, okay, let me see what will happen. Let me see what will happen. That's how you could keep seeing what will happen. The market starts going in the direction that you projected it to go. But because you are scared, you are paralyzed by so much analysis that you have done, you stand there until it reaches the target without you jumping into the trade. So indecision is a very huge problem in the forex market today. Another major problem is poor risk management. Poor risk management results in blowout for most traders. Serious blowout. They end up blowing their account. Why? Because they cannot manage the risk. What I mean by that is some people may take one trade or two trades. Sorry about that. They take one trade and it goes well, and they manage the risk at that point. When you say you have a very small account, $100, $150, $200, $500, your loss size should be 0.02, 0.05, whatever it is. So you take a trade on 0.05 and maybe take two positions, and the trade goes very well, and you make $10 from there. And then you begin to tell yourself, if I had taken 0.1, that would have given me like $40. And the next trade that comes, instead of maintaining your 0.05 loss size, you upgrade it to 0.1 and take 5 positions with nothing they happen. And before you know what's up, the trade fails. And if that trade fails, instead of losing only 2% or maybe 5% of your account, you end up losing about 50% or 70% of your account, and you lose confidence in your ability to trade anymore from that point on. So in this academy, we're going to train you on how to manage your risk properly. This is one of my students that went through my training. His name is Okoyemi. Okoyemi had been a trader, let me put it in quotes, before he came to Blue Pip Academy. And at the end of the training, he also got the free training and even signed up for the mentorship. At the end of my training, in fact, not even at the end, while he was going through the training, he said he thought he knew Forex, but he realized he knew next to nothing when it comes to Forex trading. Okay? Said he realized he knew next to nothing when it comes to Forex trading. So in this academy, you are going to gain comprehensive training from experienced professionals. And when you talk about experience, we have it. I can vouch for that. We have that experience. We have trainers. In fact, I have one of my, I call him mentee, but he's actually a very independent and profitable trader today. He just finished secondary school. He's a very, very young guy. He just wrote his JAMB. He's getting into the university very soon. But that guy joined Forex. Okay, is there anyone, if you cannot see my presentation, please let me know. If you can't see my presentation, please raise your hand. So as I was saying, in the Blue Pip Academy training, you are going to get comprehensive training. And our trainings are structured. Structured in the sense that it is arranged in an order that you can easily follow. You can easily catch up. So you have steps to take. First training leads you to the next, to the next, to the next. Not like what you find on most YouTube channels that you have to jump. In fact, it's where most people have issues. They go on YouTube, search for Forex training, this strategy, that strategy. So they watch one or two videos and then they jump into the Forex market, blow accounts, come back, find another person that, okay, the first one does not know what he's doing. So they find another YouTube channel again, they follow that one for a couple of days, watch 5 or 6 videos, go back into the market, blow account again, come back, and they keep going and coming like that. But at Blue Pip Academy, we have a structured curriculum, and it covers all the trading essentials for you. So whether it is the free training, it covers a lot of what you need, even though eventually you are going to have to improve on your training. And You're also going to benefit what we call ongoing expert guidance and support. Throughout your journey with Blue People Academy, I'm going to be available to guide you and to support you all the way. So when you have questions and you send them, somebody will respond to them. If I don't respond directly, one of the other trainers or one of the other professionals will respond to them as well. And most of the time, I try to answer all my inquiries directly by myself. Now, in the course of this training, you're going to learn proven training strategies to get you started. Everything you need to know to get started, the basic technical and fundamental analysis, everything we are going to cover in the free training. You are going to learn about psychology as well, trading psychology, the basics of trading psychology. You see, we don't need a lot of information. No, we don't need so much information. What we actually need is more of practicality, practical application. So you are going to get practical trading strategies in this free training that you can begin to implement immediately. Even as immediately as tomorrow, Monday, you can start implementing some of those strategies and see how they work. You can start testing them on demo accounts, start testing them on different platforms and see how they play out before you start go live with them. So you are going to find them in the training as well. Now, as bonus, you are going to get exclusive bonuses, which would include up to 50 to 100% bonus on your deposit with some of our brokers. We have some brokers that we like to use for obvious reasons. I always tell my students that your broker is not your friend. As friendly as their support may be, their customer care support may call you often, call you on your birthday and wish you happy birthday, call you on Sunday and wish you happy Sunday, call you on Monday, wish you happy new week, and so on and so forth. As friendly as they may seem, they are business people. They are not your friends. They are not 100% interested in you making money. They are more interested in them making money. However, we have a few brokers that we know that have been okay despite all the issues that brokers have. These ones have stood out to an extent. They are reliable enough. Their withdrawal speed is very good. Deposit speed is very good. Their support is good, which means you can easily get answers to your question whenever you need them. And if you have any issues with any of them, you can always just give me a message, send me a message, and I will immediately, fix it or correct it, get in touch with them and get them to correct them. So some of these brokers, you will find them on the Blue People Academy website or on the links that I will send. So when you register with some of these brokers, you can get as much as 10 to 50%, 50 to 100% bonus on your deposit for some of them. And I'll show you which ones. Now, apart from that, our premium trainings, you can give you our premium signal. You get access to that as well for being a part of this training. Okay? Access to our 80% accurate premium free signal. You have it every day. We post signal in that channel, even though very few signal. We post more signal on the VIP channel. You can also join the VIP channel as well. You also get opportunity to copy our trades directly. There are some people who don't have the time. They are busy. They are working offshore. They are working onshore. They work throughout the day. They are only available in the night and they cannot trade in the night. So because of that, they want a system where they can trade without actually trading. So we have some of those systems available for them as well at Blue People Academy. So they can do copy trading, copy our trade. So they will be copy whatever we are taking. So every trade that we take, they take the same trade as well. That is also available. And then we are going to be posting trade ideas, profitable trade ideas that will be sending directly to you, either as a direct message or in the groups where you belong to. So we'll be posting such ideas as well. Now, apart from that, for being in this training, you gain huge discounts on our advanced training and also on our special one-on-one mentorship. We have an advanced training called Mastery, Forex Mastery. We also have the one-on-one mentorship with me. So you get huge discount just for being on this. In fact, it's a ridiculous discount, I must tell you. As much as 80% off, like dashing you free of charge. So you also get free robots as well for those who are interested in trading with AI. We have our AI trading app that can help you to trade as well, MT5 and MT4. So we're going to discuss those for those who are interested in that. Even though I don't always recommend that, I don't like it. I don't like to do that. I prefer that you learn how to trade by yourself because the robots are not going to trade for you for life. Yes, robots are profitable, but they are only profitable to an extent. Remember, they are not human. The human emotion is taken out of it, so it is okay. But those robots are coded on a strategy, and strategies don't always remain consistent for life. There are some strategies that will work consistently for the next 2 3 years, but after that you need to change strategy. You need to, review them, tweak them, change them, get new strategies if the need has to be. And that's the reason why it is better that you learn the skill yourself, so that when the strategy is no longer working for you, you can always review and tweak it to get more profits from it, or change it entirely. If you are depending on robots, you might not be able to do that. We have profitable robots. We have robots that even trades prop firm. I don't like prop firm. I hate, in fact, I don't like to use the word hate, but I don't like prop firm. I've never used them, and I've used them a couple of times in the past. They were not my thing. I After gaining more experience in the forex business, I realized that prop firms are more. I mean, prop accounts are more of shooting yourself in the leg. Let me use that term. So I don't like them, but we have robots that can trade even prop firm. So if you have a prop firm and you want to trade with it, your choice. We have robots that can trade it. All right, now we've had a lot of testimonials. Personally, I know you guys are. I know people who are in the forex field enjoy looking at people's success stories, checking trade results, how many thousand pips you made from a single trade, how you made $10,000 from one single trade, screenshots of trades that are running and making. Yes, if that is what you want, there are millions of it everywhere. But the fact is, anybody can present you with that. I don't even like to do it. Honestly, in all my trainings, my students, I think I have one or two people here who have been part of the Blueprint family. They can testify to it that I would hardly share my own trade result. I don't like to do it for two reasons. Number one, I have large trading accounts, both personal and corporate, that I trade for organizations. I have very large trading accounts, and when I post my trade result and you are seeing $5,000, $4,000, $3,000 profit in one day, it sounds absurd, it sounds crazy, so I don't like to share it. Instead of that, the hallmark of any good teacher is the success of your students. That's the truth. We have teachers in secondary school who cannot write WAEC and pass, and you expect them to train your children to write WAEC and pass. It doesn't work. I remember when I was in secondary school then, our agric teacher used to be very, very annoying. The man can flog, and he would put everybody in the bush. All of us would be planting corn and planting different things. At the end of the day, they would not even allow us to taste the things that we plant. When we were writing WAEC, some students went to him and negotiated with him to, provide them with expo for the exam, and he agreed. They negotiated and they paid him. He collected the money. That was a long time ago anyway. This is something 1998 thereabout. So when we wrote WAEC, I think there were about 5 of them. All 5 students, all of them, he wrote, he gave them expo for objective, gave them expo for the theory, gave them expo for the practical. All 5 of them, nobody made C6. None of them passed. Everybody failed. And that was the day the man lost respect in that school. There are teachers who will tell you that they are experienced, they are professionals, they will tell you they graduated from so and so university. I can show you a lot of results to show you that I know what I am doing. But those results will not amount to anything if my students who I am training or coaching are not successful. And that is the reason why I don't share my own personal result. I don't share my own personal testimonial. I would rather, in fact, I don't even beg my students to send me their testimonial or their results. Sometimes I ask. I ask occasionally, and they will send. And sometimes they will just send on their own, out of the excitement. So we're going to see a few of those testimonials now, but they are just a few. There are so many of them in our Telegram testimonial channel. There's a testimonial channel on Telegram, Blueprint Academy Testimonial. You can go there and read as many testimonials for the past a year or so. that we've been gathering it on Telegram because we just started putting them on Telegram. Usually, I just receive them, share it with others in the group, and I'll forget about them. So it is recently that we started keeping record of them. Now, here are a few of the testimonials. This is a student of mine who made $162 profit on $100 account in one day, which is more than double the capital on that account. $162. His deposit was $100. Here is another student. At least this one has been trading for a few weeks or thereabout and has been making steady profit. And one of those mornings, she said she couldn't trade much because she was rushing to work. She was a teacher. She's a teacher. She has already resigned now. So she was a teacher in a primary school and only took a few trades. At the end of the day, she made so much money that she decided she was going to resign. And she said she has already submitted her resignation letter so she can focus. As you can see, these are screenshots of their chats with me. And I tried to crop out or blur out the names or the phone numbers for security reasons. Okay, that's my own personal decision. This is another student of mine who said he made his monthly salary in one day of trading. In the morning, look at the time he posted that screenshot. He sent the message to me. That was about 8:57 a.m. At 8:57 a.m., he already made his monthly salary in one day. Guess what? He eventually made 2 months salary that day because by 12:34, she sent another. It's also this is a lady as well. She sent another screenshot at 12:34 where she had doubled that profit that she made for that day. And this was from our Signal. Okay, that one was from the Signal anyway. She wasn't trading on her own. She was a new student as at that time. So another student made 40K as at 8:25 in the morning. Already made $29.5, which is approximately 40,000 naira. If you convert it to naira. This is another student who made $300 profit from $86 deposit. This guy, his story, his own is even very, he gives me a lot of joy because the day he deposited $86, I always insist that you deposit at least $100, at least $100. So he said he didn't have it. All the money he had was I think 120 or 100 and something thousand naira. And he begged and begged and said, okay, go and deposit. Let me see how much it will come out. And he deposited, it was $86 at the end of the day. And I said, no problem. I will add you to the group. I added him to the Signal group. And he started trading both with the Signal and on his own because he's also a mentorship student. He paid for mentorship. He didn't pay 250K anyway, but he paid for mentorship. So he was applying the mentorship knowledge. As you can see, most of the time in the Signal group, we trade gold, XAU USD. But he was trading BTC USD. You can see from the testimonial, it was BTC USD that was here mostly. So he traded BTC USD only for that day and made $300 on his $86 deposit. I think this was a couple of days, not one day anyway, I think 2 days or so, or 3 days. But you know what that means. That's over 300% growth on his account. If he took a loan of 120,000 to deposit and trade, and he made $300, which is close to 450,000 in even if it is 1 week, he will pay his loan no matter where he got it from, and still have a lot more money in his pocket to manage his life and still continue trading at the same time. Here's another student. This one has been trading profitably with our Signal before, but he signed up for the mastery course, and after paying for the mastery, started studying it. He didn't even tell me. He said, but later sent me his testimonial. He said he just decided, okay, let him even practice what he was learning in the mastery alone. And what did he do? He created a new account, okay, on his own account. He opened a new trading account and transferred $40. He withdrew, $160. He withdrew from his first account and deposited $160 in the new account and decided to trade only what the mastery was teaching him only for that day on a very small time frame. He said he made $554. You can see it there. He said, this your forex mastery is amazing. I applied it today throughout and tripled my account in one day. Oh my God, couldn't believe my eyes. Here is my result for today. I decided to use a new account for it and funded $160. Made over $394. That's almost times 3 of what he deposited. Profit today alone. I hope I can discipline myself to always practice this. So that is what they did. These are people like you, not me. These are not my own trades.
these are not my traits. These are people like you, people who came just like this, took the training, the free training. You know what? That student, the person who did, I think it was, let me see, one of those testimonials that did, um, okay, I think it's this one that was following Signal. She did not pay for mentorship. She did not pay for mentorship. She did not pay for mastery. She only funded her account and joined the Signal group and was following the Signal and did only the free training. She took only the free training. So it's not really about how expensive what you paid for, or the lesson you paid for, or the cost that you paid for is. No, it's really not about that. Most of the time, it's all about you. Are you willing to discipline yourself enough? Are you willing to focus on it until you get it right? So focus is very important when it comes to forex trading. Focus is the single most important component of success in this business, and it's actually a critical aspect of leadership. Focus is what enables ordinary people to do extraordinary. Of course, it's extraordinary. That person is an ordinary person who made his monthly salary in one day. If what's it called? If anybody had told him, okay, you know what? Don't worry, don't go to work today. I'm going to pay you. Come and work for me for 1 week instead of going to your work. I will pay you what you earn in a month in that 1 week. I'm sure she will feel like it's a huge opportunity. It's a very good one. She will be happy to do it. But the truth is, what she normally would earn in a month, she earned it in just 1 day. In fact, in 2 months, she earned it in just 1 day. I think she made about $168 that day. And she was earning 50,000 naira as salary where she works. She called me and she was overjoyed. In fact, she had to do a testimonial video for Blue People Academy, but I didn't post it anyway. I didn't send it to the group. She had to do a testimonial video where she talked a lot about what she benefited. And she was not the only one. There are so many of them. So it is only because of focus and willingness to put in the work. Okay? Focus is very important. It is where fortunes are won and where they are lost. If you lose focus, you could lose your fortune. Focus is choosing future success over the immediate desire to avoid discomfort. And that is the truth. Forex trading is not comfortable. Sometimes you have to sit in front of the chart for 3, 4, 5 hours and you won't even take a single trade for that day. You are only analyzing, hopefully, to take trade in the future. When I leave this training today is Sunday. When I leave here today, I'm going to be sitting in front of my laptop till maybe around 12 midnight, analyzing for the week, for the whole week, so that we can trade profitably in the Signal room. You understand what that means? I am not doing it for myself. If it was left to me, I don't need to sit in front of the system for 5 hours, 6 hours. No. Once I sit in front of the system for 1 day, I could trade with that single analysis for a whole month. Once I have sat in front of the system for a single day, 5 hours in front of the system, personally I can trade for a whole month because I will not trade every day. I will only take long position. I will only take long position. Let me put it that way. I don't mean buy. I mean positions that would stay long in the market. So I would not be trading I will not be doing scalping. I only analyze for scalping because of the Signal, because I know that most of the people who are there don't have large capital and they want to make their profit within a short time. 3 hours, 2 hours, 4 hours, the money don't enter. You don't go rest. And that's the reason why when I get back home this evening, once I have my dinner at 7:30, 8 o'clock, I'm going to be sitting in front of my laptop and my PC from like 8 or 9 o'clock till like 12, 1 in the midnight, analyzing the market. And then tomorrow, we start executing what the analysis tells us. So, focus is doing what we don't want to do in order to get what we want to have. You know what I love? What makes me love this business, what I do right now, that I don't have to work for anybody. I have very young children. I have to be in their life. See, I know there are a lot of women or ladies in the training today, but I'm talking to the guys now. You see, whatever it is that will make it impossible for you to spend time with your children, please try and fix it as soon as possible so that you can spend time with your kids. So that by the time you grow up, your kids will not be stranger. You will not be stranger to your children. I'm telling you. My children will tell me anything. In fact, they will tell me anything before they even talk to their mother. In fact, they don't even bother going to their mother. Why? Because I make sure that I am available for them. As much as I provide for them, buy everything they want, today I was leaving the house and my son was asking me, Daddy, will you buy? And he started describing plenty. He said, I have no idea what it is. And I said, okay, when I come back, show it to me. Okay, describe it to me. I'll look for it and get it for you. I buy a lot, whatever it is they want, I try to get it for them. I'm not trying to spoil them. I make sure that they also work. I pay them allowances in the house. You understand? We have that connection. I try to build that connection with my children. I don't joke with it. Saturdays, unless I am not in town, I spend time, play with them, do everything. In fact, during the week, some days I will just decide, okay, I'm not going to school today. And I'm not going to work today. After dropping them off in school, I come back home. In the afternoon, I go and pick them from school, bring them home, stay home, play with them throughout the day. So the reason I love what I do is because it gives me the opportunity to be able to do that for my children. My parents didn't have that for me, and it actually affected me quite a bit when I started. But I'm glad that I was able to overcome it. You understand? So focus is where money is made. It is where individuals distinguish themselves. I remember when I met my mentor who brought me to success in forex trading. I was failing back to back for close to 7 years. But I was hungry and I was not giving up. I kept blowing accounts, but I didn't give up. I kept looking. Every time I see somebody that comes and says, this strategy is working, this is what I'm making, this is what I get in touch with them, I beg them, please train me, guide me on this. Sometimes I pay them and they show me, I'll go and fund my account again and go and blow it again because it doesn't work. And I kept trying until I finally met someone. And all the while I was, losing front and back, I kept following his progress on Telegram. I kept following his group. I joined his group, his free group, and I was following. After a while, he opened his paid group, and I also joined the paid group. Even though the paid group is a lot of traders, a lot of experienced traders that are there. They are not Nigerians. Most of them are foreigners from Philippines, from US, UK, Canada, all over the place. I think I was about the only Nigerian in the group as at that time. So I paid for it. I paid $200 for that and joined the group. And in that group, I was seeing what they were doing. They post, some of them will analyze, and they don't post signals. They will just talk about the chart, talk about the market, take a pair, analyze it. When they finish analyzing, they discuss it. They decide which direction the market is going. And then everybody go back and look at their chart. Either you agree with them, take the trade on your own terms, take your profit, or you hit stop loss or whatever. So I actually was learning a few things from there, but it was not making a lot of sense to me. So I had to reach out to the admin, the owner of the group. His name is James Barton. He's an American citizen, and he's a Mexican American citizen who is in the US Army. Also a Bitcoin farmer at the time. He had 3 Bitcoin farms. The guy was making close to $300,000 every week as at that time. $300,000 every week. $3,000 every week from his farm, his Bitcoin farm alone as at that time. So he was in badass money. So I had to plead with him and beg him. And I said, I know that you're a big boy. You don't need this money, but I need to learn this thing. So he was the first person that actually took me by the hand and walked me step by step on how to be profitable in forex. I paid $1,000 then. Then dollar was around 160 or thereabout. I paid $1,000. I didn't have that money, 160,000 naira at the time. I did not have the money. I had to borrow. I borrowed from several people to be able to pay for it. And when I paid, in fact, before he even allowed me to pay, there's something that he did that today I will never forget. He asked me, he said, let me tell you something. This was the first thing he told me when I told him I wanted him to train me. He said, let me tell you something. He said, Forex business is very interesting and it's very profitable. But guess what? Only about 5% of Forex traders are making any money at all. I don't mean they are making good money, that are making any money at all, making profit at all. Only about 5%. Out of those 5%, only about 1% of all Forex traders are actually making good money in Forex. And I asked him, are you one of those 1%? He said, you should know from what you are seeing in the group and what I do. I said, yes, I believe that you are one of those percent. He now said, do you think you can survive in this business? Do you think you have what it takes? Go and think about it. Make up your mind. If you believe that you have what it takes, come back and talk to me after 1 week. Let's see what we can do. I didn't wait for 1 week. After 2 days, I called him up. I chatted him up again on Telegram. And I told him, okay, before I answer yes, let me ask you a question. And he said, what's the question? I said, do you believe that you can train me? You have what it takes to train me, bearing the fact in mind that I don't have money. As I'm talking to you now, I don't even have trading capital. I have lost all my money in the forex market. So I don't have money. I don't have money, one. Secondly, I am not even in the US, so which means you have to train me online too. Third, you are a very busy person, I know. And I may not be able to motivate you so much because I have a lot of rubbish in my head when it comes to forex. I have read a lot and I thought I knew a lot, but I didn't know anything. So do you believe that you can take me from where I am right now to join those 5%? Do you think you have what it takes to train me to become one of those 5%? And he said, if it is left to me, it's an emphatic yes. But I will not say that emphatic yes because it is mostly on you. Are you willing to put in the work? I'm going to task you. I'm going to stress you. I'm going to, in fact, you will, sometimes you will even hate me as your teacher, but are you willing to bear the stress? And I said yes. And the moment I said yes, he said, okay, but you know you are going to pay. There's nothing you can do about it. Normally, he was charging $2,500 for mentorship, one-on-one mentorship then. He asked me to pay $1,000. And I looked for the money and I paid him. And that was what turned my life around. That $1,000 I paid has helped me to pay off all the millions of naira in debt that I have gathered from losing and blowing accounts in the past. I have blown my account. I have blown people's account. I have blown people's money, collected money from people to trade for them and lost it. That helps me to recover it. That helps me to turn my life around. That helps me to be able to be profitable in forex market to the point where I can now tell people, yes, it is possible to make money in forex. So it takes focus. It is what determines if the awesome potential of forex will become a reality for you. That awesome potential is in your hands. Nobody can help you with it. You are the one that can help yourself with it. Whatever you need to focus on in this business, starting today, just do it. Just do it. Put your focus on it. Because if you want to live large, you have to focus large. Without that, you might not be successful. So, whether you're a beginner who has never heard of forex trading before, or you're an intermediate trader who has some knowledge but you're finding it difficult to be profitable, or you're even profitable, you're a very good trader, you're profitable, but you know that you can do more. You know that you can make more money. You can do that with Blue People Academy. All you need is just to take action immediately. And what are the things that you're expected to do? Number one, you should attend the introductory training session. Take that first training. Even if you think you know about forex before, don't worry. Take that course again. I am saying this because a lot of people who are so-called experienced or they are knowledgeable, they are intermediate traders, they call themselves intermediate traders. They know about forex trading, they have traded before. Most of them at the end of the day, when I insist that they must go through the training, they come back and tell me thank you for forcing us to go through that training. Because at the end of the day, they realize that there's so much that they actually don't know. And it's all covered in the training. Don't worry, I'm going to show you what the training encompasses. Okay, so you are going to do that on the Academy website. I'll post the link to the website in the group, in the Telegram group for you. So just click on the link, go to the website, sign up for the course, enroll. When you enroll, it's going to ask you for payment and then ask you for code. I will also post the code you will use. That code is going to be valid for only 4 days. Take note of that. It's only valid for 4 days. Now, after that, you need to join the Blue People Academy Signal group on Telegram. It is free, absolutely free. That is the link to it. You can search for it on Telegram. Search for t.me/Blue People Academy. You will see. Or just type this in your browser. It will take you straight to Telegram and to the group. So just join. Now, if you want to take it a step further, we don't post a lot of signals in the free group. I think 1 or 2 every day. But if you want to take it further and make more profit every day, then you should definitely join the VIP Signal group. Now, the VIP Signal group is also free, but there are conditions for that. Number one condition is that you have to be with one of the brokers that we're using. If you are not already with the broker, you sign up with that broker. If you're already with the broker, just let me know you already have an account with the broker, and we'll see what we can do about that, okay? Then you need to deposit a minimum of $100 in your account. That's what you need to join the VIP, I'm telling you now. You need to deposit a minimum of $100 to join the trading. I mean, to join the VIP Signal group. But if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to use any of our brokers, you don't want to deposit $100, you want to deposit $50, $20, do whatever you want with your own broker. Maybe you have a broker that allows you to deposit $10 and you have 1 to 5,000 leverage, and you can trade with that $10 and make any amount of money you want, and it's fine with me. I don't know why you want to do that, but I'm not going to tell you not to do that. So it is fine with me. If you have a broker that allows you to trade and you prefer to use their own platform, it's okay. Just that you would have to pay the monthly fee. The monthly fee to be in the Signal group is $50, which if you are paying in Naira is 65,000 Naira. So you pay 65,000 Naira every month. Okay, you can choose whatever capital you want, trade wherever you want, do whatever you want. But every month you are paying 65,000. Any month you don't pay, you'll be eliminated from the group. But why pay 65,000 Naira when you can get it for free? I don't think it makes sense to be paying 65K. I will not pay it. I would rather just get it for free. So, and if you are the busy type who will not have time to follow Signal, or you won't have time to be looking at your phone while you're at work, or some maybe bankers or something, then you can use our copy trade option. So just copy our trades live. You'll be copying trades that we are taking on our own account live. So every trade we take is automatically duplicated on your own account as well. The only issue with that is that you are going to be sharing profit with us. It's not negotiable. So instead of paying for Signal or all that, you are going to be sharing profit with us, but it's just minimal. It's just something to keep the the copy trading platform running smoothly. Or if you choose alternatively to still go for AI robot, the AI robot is also available for you. You can do that. Just set it up on your own account and let it run. You don't need to share profit with us. It's all yours. The profit is yours, but you need to buy your bot. The bot is not free. So you are going to be paying for bot. So it's entirely up to you. Now, for being in this training, you can extend your skill level. Go advanced. The basic course is good. It's very, very good, but it's not enough. It's not everything. Okay? It's cool, but it's not everything. There are newer things, newer information. If you go through the training, you realize that the training was done some years ago. I think I recorded that training about 4 years ago or 5 years ago or thereabout. But it's still very relevant today. Very, very relevant. So, but that notwithstanding, there are new things, new ideas, new strategies that are being implemented today that are a lot more profitable than what you have in the free training. So those are what you find in the advanced paid trainings. Okay, so we have our personal Blue Pip Mastery course, which is an advanced training. The only difference between that and the mentorship is that you don't have one-on-one mentorship with me. It's a full course. The mentorship also has the Blue Pip Mastery inside it. Okay, the mentorship also covers the Blue Pip Mastery inside it already. So if you are buying the mentorship, you don't need the Blue Pip Mastery again because it's part of it. So then the mentorship is now there as well. The mentorship, on the other hand, includes a one-on-one call with me. Every week, I'm going to be calling, or we're going to be talking, maybe a video call like this. You share your screen, you share your chart. We look at the chart together, or I share my chart and show you what you're missing. So as you practice, as you work on yourself, any issues at all that you have, you bring it up with me. We trash it out together, and then we move forward from there. So the mentorship is all encompassing. Very, very powerful. It's a very huge opportunity for anyone who wants to be successful in trading. Now, for being in this training today, for the few people who are in this training today, you get to enjoy 80% discount on both of them, but it's only valid for the next 24 hours. Take note of that. It's only valid for the next 24 hours. 80% discount, which means that our mentorship that is usually 250K, you are paying only 50,000 Naira for that. And the Blue Pip Mastery course that is usually 150,000, you are paying only 30,000 for that. So it's entirely up to you. Now, so we're going to look at what the advanced training holds for you. in a moment. But like I said, Blueprint Mastery course is going to be 30,000 instead of 150,000, and the one-on-one mentorship is going to be 50,000 instead of 250,000 naira. But it's only valid for 24 hours. However, installment payment can be negotiated. Okay, say I don't have 50,000. I didn't know I'm going to need 50,000, but I only have 20K. I only have 30K right now, and I want the mentorship. We can negotiate, we can agree on that. Okay, it's not a problem. With this also and so period, I'm going to pay the balance. But take note that if you are paying installments, you will not be given access to the course until you balance up. Take note of that. The only thing that installment will do for you is that to secure your slot, instead of expiring in 24 hours, you can have up to a week or maybe 2 weeks to balance up. So once you have paid that installment, then that 24 hours grace period is valid for you till after a week, or yes, after a week usually, but maybe I can extend it for 2 weeks. So after a week or after 2 weeks, when you can now be able to balance up. So it's entirely up to you. So we're going to look at what the Blueprint Mastery course, the advanced courses, what they look like. But before then, let me take any questions that you may have. So if there is anyone who has a question, please raise your hand. Let me quickly answer your questions before we go into looking at what the courses have. Do we have any questions? If you have a question, please raise your hand. Just click the hand button on your screen so that I will know that you are raising your hand. So here's the Blueprint Academy website. If you are connecting from a new browser or a new account, this is what you will see. Sorry, let me quickly change what I'm sharing for a minute. Okay, you can put down your hands now. So let's try to view from a different browser first so that you know what to expect. So if you are looking at if you are going to Blueprint Academy for the first time, this is what it will be. Because you're not logged in, you don't have an account yet. So here we are. If you go to courses, blueprintacademy.com/courses, these are the courses. And as you can see, this is the cost of the price right now. I mean, the price of the courses right now, 250,000. And the Blueprint Mastery course is 150K. Let me reduce the screen a little. So the Blueprint Mastery course is 150,000. So you can add it to cart and pay online. You can pay with your card, you can pay with your account, you can pay with anyone. When you click on add to cart, it's going to ask you to log in. Instead of logging in, since you don't have an account already, click on register now. Okay. So when you click on register now, it's going to ask you to fill the form. Please fill every part of this form. It's important. Fill every information here, your name, your last name, your username, pick a username, any username of your choice, your email address, your password, and then confirm your password and register. Okay. So once you are done with that, it will take you straight into the account, and then you can go ahead and pay for the course. But we are not going to be paying with that. There's going to be a video guide on how you can register and use the discount code for whichever one, even if it is the free course. The free course, all of them is the same process, so take note of that. So let's go back to what I was sharing before, what the course includes, what you're going to benefit from the course. Okay, so here is, let me log in straight. I already have an account there, so I'm just going to log in. So we're going to look at the course outline. Let's go to the mentorship, for instance. Let's start with the mentorship. So as you can see in the mentorship, you have how many sections? How to use the course is the first section. How to use the course. And then you have links, mentorship links. These are now available for those who are on mastery course. And then the course itself, okay, the introductory course. So we're going to look at that in a bit. But let's start with how to use the course. So if you click on how to use the course, you have a video guide on how this mastery course works, how you can use it, and how you can sign up for it, how you can benefit and use every aspect of it. So let's look at the links that are available, the social media links that are available for your mentorship. You have our social media platforms. You can follow us there. But here are the VIP groups that you can join, okay, for the mentorship. The Signal group and the Telegram community where we share information on Telegram. So you click on the two of them, join the Signal group, join the Telegram community as well. When you click on them, they take you to Telegram. Can you see? It goes straight to Telegram and you can join the group from there. So, and if it is WhatsApp, you click on it, it takes you straight to WhatsApp as well. And you can join the VIP Traders group. So you can join the chat from there. Now, study resources that you're going to be using are here in the overview. It tells you, it gives you the Forex library, which you will need for this first part, and the Forex mentorship additional trainings. Okay, there are other additional trainings in the Forex mentorship. You find them here. If you click on this, it takes you to Google Drive where all those courses are. You can see them here. These are additional resources. These ones are just to support what you are going to learn inside here. This is the main course. These are the main courses. Course introduction, what Forex is and what it is not, what is traded in Forex, when is Forex traded, which is Forex session, pips and pipettes, and how to measure your lot sizes, how to trade Forex, using TradingView like a pro, and then the technical analysis part of it. This is the Mastery ebook, which is part of the resources for this. So you find it under exercise files here. This is it. So you download it to your device and you start studying along with it. Everything that is treated here is inside this ebook as well. Okay, so as you are watching the video, if there's any part you don't really understand, you can go to the ebook and read that part as well. Some people find it easier to read, some people find it easier to watch video. Whichever one you fall into, both of them are available to you when you are taking any of these courses. So analyzing trends, it's a video course, very detailed and very interesting. So it's very rich and very interesting. Then market structure, we talked about market structure as well. You find it there, very detailed. Support and resistance, market liquidity, order blocks, demand zone, how to trade with supply and demand, all of that are covered in the training. So you find them and many more inside your resources, okay? So that is what the Blue Pip Mastery holds for you. I mean, the Blue Pip mentorship holds for you. Now for the Mastery course, this is what the Mastery course holds. You will notice that, let's go back to the menu. So these are the contents. You will notice that there is no VIP anything in this one. You only have the basic course and the technical analysis. That's just the main courses. And you can read the review on it, I mean the details here. So reviews, I'm not sure any student has dropped reviews. You can write your review about it. If you have a negative review about it, write it there. If you have any review about it, anything at all, you can drop it in the review section. You can write a review anytime. And I'm encouraging all the students who have taken this course or who are going to take the course, either the free course or any of the courses, please endeavor to drop a review so that if there are any areas that we need to improve on, we can work on them. And if you are enjoying those the lessons as well, feel free to drop the comments in the comment section. You'll notice that under each course, there is a comment section there. Let's look at course introduction, for instance now. You can see that there is comment section here. So if there is anything you don't understand in this lesson, write it in the comment section here. We would respond to it. I will always respond if you drop it there. All of these courses I've taken pain to make them as detailed as possible. However, if there's any part of it that you don't understand or that is confusing to you, you can always drop in the comment section or send me a direct message and I will endeavor to resolve it as quickly as possible. So this is what you stand to gain. Now, for everyone who is in this course, I told you before that you are going to get our AI course for free, Generating Six-Figure Income with AI Content Creation Masterclass. You're going to get it for free. And this is the content of that course about AI and common AI tools, prompting for your AI, Claude, how to use Claude AI, how to generate images with AI, how to generate images and animation with AI, and then creating images, graphics with Canva, covered in the training as well, creating videos with AI, especially in video tools. There are several other ones that will be added to this very soon. And then how to market your new AI skill to make money from it. Either you are selling the skill or you're selling the service, how to market them we also cover them in this training as well. So this training is for you, free of charge, even though it is currently sold for 3,000 at the moment at a discount anyway, but you get it for free, and it is still only valid. The free training, both the mentorship free training and this one, is valid, only available for just for just 4 days. Take note of that. By Thursday night, you will not get any of this for free anymore. Okay, so take note. If you're online, please sign up and enroll for the course as quickly as you can. Once you have enrolled, as you can see, once you are enrolled, you can always come back to the course at any time and continue learning from wherever you stop, anytime at all. This is the basic course that you are going to be signing up for. Okay, here it is not free, so you are going to pay for it if you miss the free opportunity. As you can see, it's 40,000 naira. That is the price, but you are going to get it for free when the time comes. 627 students currently taking this course. 627 currently taking this course that have not completed it, that are running it right now. Once you complete it, it will remove you from this list if you have completed it. So these are the current students that are currently taking the course. Here we have 3 mentorship students that are taking this online right now, even though I have more before we move the mentorship online. Our mentorship used to be offline, as in the training is online, but it wasn't on the website. You couldn't sign up on the website. You have to pay to our account, and then we will now. You can't see my screen. My screen is still showing now. So if you can't see it, it's probably your network issue. So please bear with me. I don't know why you're having that issue. I'm connected and the screen is sharing. I can see it on my mobile phone too. So which means you are supposed to see it. If you're not seeing it, there must be an issue with your network. So please check. So these are the benefits of the Blue Pip Academy, and I hope you take advantage of it. Now remember, the 80% discount, 250,000 dropping to 50,000, is only valid for 24 hours. And I also told you already that there is a chance for installment payment. So if you want to pay in installment or you want to pay right away, please let me know. Just send me a message within the next 24 hours and I will guide you on how to do that, how to make your payment and how to get your code, your discount code that will remove 200,000 from here and allow you to pay 50,000, or remove 120,000 from here and allow you to pay 30,000. So you would get that immediately. So do we have any questions now? Somebody's raising a hand. If you have any questions, you can find me in the Telegram group. Just send me a direct message. But preferably, please send all your messages to the handle that I dropped in the Telegram group at Blue Pip Admin, because on that handle, I'm not the only one responding to that. And secondly, we don't have a lot of distracting, how do I put it, distracting channels or messages in that on that handle. So it will be easier and quicker for you to get a response. If you send a message to my own direct handle, which is Diamond Sebastian, I may miss your message completely. So that's the problem. I may miss it entirely because I receive hundreds of messages on that handle. So I'm trying to filter it out, and most of the time I may not have the time to go through all of the messages. So I may miss your message for days, and that's the reason why I always send to Blue Pip Academy, Blue Pip Admin rather, at Blue Pip Admin. Okay, at Blue Pip Admin is the admin handle for Blue Pip Academy on Telegram. That one you will get your response within a very short time. Directly, I will still be the one that will respond to it. So even if it's a message for me, drop it there. And alternatively, just send me a message on WhatsApp. That's the easiest way. Send a message to me on WhatsApp. You have my WhatsApp number on the group, but I will still drop my WhatsApp number again in the Telegram, in the WhatsApp group, so that if there's anyone who has a question, you can shoot me a WhatsApp message, which is quicker and faster for everybody. Okay, so in the absence of any other question, I think we are good to bring this training to a close. It's already 1 hour 44 minutes.